In this example, I have been asked to synthetically divide f of x given that 4 is 0. Now notice here that they haven't given us a divisor, but if I know that 4 is a 0 of f of x, then I know that a divisor is x minus 4. And then it also indicates to find the remaining zeros after I've done the division. Now, because I know that 4 is a 0, then I know if I divide by x minus 4, then I better have remainder 0 when I'm finished. In other words, it's going to go evenly because I've been told that it's a 0. Now, if I'm doing synthetic division, normally I'd be given the d of x. Well, in this case I wasn't given d of x, I was actually given the 0. Notice that that 0 would be the c value. So I'll put the 4 in a box, look at my f of x, and notice that everything's in descending order. There'd be an understood 1 in front of my x cubed, so my coefficients are 1, negative 4, 4, and negative 16. Skip a line and then draw a line. Start your synthetic division by dropping the 1 down. Then multiply the 1 by the 4 that's in the box. Bring that result up. And then add down. Multiply here the 0 by the 4 that's in the box. And then add down. And then 4 times the 4 would be 16. And then add down remainder 0. I know I should get remainder 0, and that makes me confident knowing that that's what I have. Now notice that the degree of this polynomial was 3. That means that the degree of my answer had better be 2. Okay, so writing my answer down, in this case I would write f of x because that was my original function equals, what was my divisor? X minus 4 was my divisor, and then times. Here I'm looking for the quotient, so it would be 1x to the second, 0x, and then plus 4, and then obviously remainder 0, so I don't have to write that part. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and rewrite that answer. I don't need that 0 term, so I have x minus 4 times x squared plus 4. Now I've been asked to find the remaining zeros. So I would set f of x equal to 0, and then I would try to factor as much as I can. Well, both of these two polynomials are already factored, so I would set this one to 0. That's the 0 that I was actually given to begin with. And then I would set this one to 0. I'd have to subtract over the 4. So I'd have x squared equals negative 4. And then take the square root. Don't forget your plus and minus. And then as long as we're taking the square root of a negative number, we know our answer would be imaginary. Square root of 4 would be 2, but because it's square root of negative 4, it would be 2i. So we would have these two zeros and the 0 that they gave us originally.